Oh yeah, anime. We gotta stream this.
Illage Rivers says, hey Grassy, hi from Peru, you were the first League tuber I ever watched, thank you for everything.
Hey Lich, how you doing, bud? I actually don't know how long the delay is, but I hope it looks okay. We'll find out in a bit.
Zombie Master 916 says, hello Grassy. Illage Rivers says, just a few seconds I believe, nothing critical.
Awesome. So how's Peru life?
Fake football says, handle responsibly.
I may end up regretting the text-to-speech, but you know, it helps me.
If I must.
Fake football says, what the fuck did you just fucking say about me, you little bitch? I'll have you know I graduated top of my class in the Navy SEALs.
Also, hi Zombie!
Illage Rivers says, UHMM, you know, pretty average. Have you ever been down in Latin America?
No, I haven't personally been down to Latin America. I don't think I've ever left the States.
Fake football says, I've been watching your DS3 playthrough, and I got to say it's pretty entertaining. I've never actually played the game, but may I recommend it? Good. Illage Rivers says, the text-to-speech is so odd, OMG lol.
I can change out the voice if you guys like. I've got a couple options here, but nothing's too terribly good. Yeah, for a ball, I got a lot of getting good to do.
Kugel Moogle says, hey Grassy, lots of love from Estonia, less than 3. Bogo 246 says, what's going on?
Kogomogo! That's a fun name to say.
Jack Crazy Fish says, have you played Dark Souls 2? SOTFS Grassy.
Hey, Bogo. Jack, SOTFS.
Illich Revis says I've come from the darkest places of the internet to conquer. To conquer you all, petty, and disgusting humans. Machines will rise. All hail Skynet.
Ooh, their com's pretty mean, but ours is pretty good too. Oh, should be good. I believe the Dark Souls 2, that's just like the new edition, right?
One
Yeah,
says
Scholar the
he
first.
switched it to the female one at the best time possible. Jack McCrazy Fish says Scholar of the First Sin equals SOTFS.
I have played Scholar of the First Sin. I haven't actually beaten it. I got to like the final boss, started to do the DLC, got stuck because of my character's build path, and then never went back to it. After I reformatted, Steam didn't back up the save, because after the first Dark Souls, they didn't do the cloud saves. So I've lost that character now, so... So if I do want to go back and beat Dark Souls 2, I'll have to just completely run it again.
With perfect tempo.
Zero Zolo says howdy y'all. Jack McCrazy Fish says oh rip, the Scholar DLCs are actually extremely good, much better than the base game. Illich Revis says the new Eve of THICCAF opinions on the rework. Bogo 246 says hopefully we can expect more streams in the future. Fake Furball says make a new one, make a different character type, now that you know a bunch of shit about the game.
Haven't actually played against the Eve rework just yet. This is my
Welsh
first game
4D
since the patch.
says hello all.
Adagio, summoner.
Anime Freak 1 says well if they keep the Eve core gameplay the same I won't have any remorse with the change. Zero Zolo says I'm Bogo's brother.
Well, hello there.
Anime Freak 1 says other than that the skins and model look pretty good.
From my mind to yours.
Zero Zolo says he got me into your stuff and it's been pretty fun.
Accelerated movement, I concur.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. You gotta thank him for me. You went Tarkov? Is this what? What is this? What? Oh my goodness! The strats are above me.
Bogo 246 says trust me he is. Welsh Gorgie says been a fan for years, good to see you live again. Anime Freak 1 says when you have been following Brassy since the original game and Force of Nature was still a thing. Fake Furball says Targans is the new LCS strat. Illich Revis says according to all known laws of aviation, there is no way that a bee should be able to fly. Its wings are too small to get its fat little body off the ground. Ultra Generic says Ayo Grassy I just got back into LoL after 3 years, all these new items, so frigging lost. Illich Revis says the bee, of course, flies anyways.
I feel you, Ultra. I feel you. Things are so changed. It's very daunting.
Born Alive 91 says oh god this lady talking is going to be AIDS.
Yeah, very quickly. It will very quickly get hard to keep up with. It'll be entertaining though. We'll have a good time.
Zombie Master 916 says I agree. Zero Zolo says Grassy, have you played with a good cane at all? Zombie Master 916
Yes, I have played with a good cane.
says lols. Welsh Gorgie says AIDS.
Oh my
Fake
god!
says greater than, implying any cane can be good.
Come on, mana. Come on, mana. Please. Okay, thank you.
Ultra Generic says I'm surprised things are so civil and people don't already have the nice lady saying naughty things to you. Google Moogle says Grassy, you should start playing Ilawi.
I hate laning against Alawi. I really do. It is just so difficult to do. And if you get her too far ahead, she'll
Anime Freak
rip
1
up your entire team.
says hold on, what rank is this to see that Fane try to fight you like that? Fake for ball says
flat
fuck you
2.
slut, I can say naughty things if I want. Bogo 246 says Adagio Summoner. Welsh Gorgie says how have you been, sir?
I've been alright. I've been alright. Be anime. This is Plat 2. Welcome to Plat 2.
Anime Freak 1 says I feel like shit at this game knowing I've been hard stuck gold 1 for the past 2 months, disappointed. Fake for ball says also, Grassy, I feel happier being in Ilawi main knowing you have trouble with it. Zero Zolo says is Ornn worth it or should I wait till the blue shift?
Ornn's not bad. I've played him quite a bit.
Says
He's quite a bit of
Platinum
fun.
2 now it's personal.
But I wouldn't say he's not as good as the other tanks. Like right now, Cho'Gath's he's pretty dumb.
Illich Revis says her metallic voice is kind of a insta-boner killer. Imagine that in bed, like, yeah, I have a bod, naughty little toaster. Now defile me beyond belief. Ultra Generic says IT begins. Fake for ball says oh shit I'm so hard now thanks Illich. Bogo 246 says oh a piece candy.
I would actually set the emote. That's neat.
Welsh Gorgie says Stephen Hawking as a prostitute. Bogo 246 says I think we should stop the lady before it gets out of hand. Illich Revis says Adagio Summoner.
Dosh.
Born Alive 91 says it's me and my daddy hanging out. He got pretty hungry so I started to pout, asked if I was down for something yummy, asked what, and he said he'd give me his cummies, yeah, he drink them. Illich Revis says my pleasure. Fake for ball. Zero Zolo says any tips for dealing with players who think they are god and you want to call them out but they are that good? Ultra Generic says Grassy's stream as narrated by Oriana. Born Alive 91 says I slurp them, I swallow them whole, it makes daddy happy, so it's my only goal. Harder daddy, 1 cummy, 2 cummies, 3 cummies, 4 daddy's princess, but
No,
I'm
the
also
meme's
a
coming
whore,
on! Not the copy pasta!
Born Alive 91. Says feel squish, I makes me feel good, he makes me feel everything a little should what? Anime Freak 1. Says 0 just ignore them and focus on your game and how to improve every game. Bogo 246. Says
I think Anime's
Stacy,
got the
can't
right
you see
advice.
you're not the girl for me. I know it might be wrong but I'm in love with Stacy's mom. Fake Furball. Says what in the butt. Zero Zolo. Says why did I have my brother shown my stream if he is just gonna do this? Karma off good. Says I have no idea what's going on right now. Illich Revis. Says dad joke, wire candles are a must in all parties. Because they are lit. AF.
Oh, here comes the jungle. And it's warded. Eh. Eh. Back off the
Welsh
creepway.
Says Lee. Zero Zolo. Says Grassy got any hopes for the USA teams this year? Illich Revis. Says
No binary, please.
This means fuck me daddy. Anime Freak 1. Says OPLZ no don't start with the binary talks. Fake Furball. Says yo Grassy where are you located? Like general geography.
Eastern United States. And do I have any hopes for the US teams? Hell yeah!
With perfect tempo.
We gotta hope Sneaky can pull it off.
I concur. An ally has been slain.
Alex ended up getting me into watching Sneaky a lot.
Zero Zolo says, do you think he's just gonna be SKT1 this year again? Fake
Oh, we gotta hope for something new.
says, somewhat related, how do I get in on those sweet live DS3 shows? Illich Rivers says Morty, hey Morty, I've turned myself into a pickle. I'm Pickle Rick.
Pickle Ray! J4, no! Not data carry too, please! Matt Damon.
Welsh Corgi says, Grassy, have you ever thought of doing a speaking tour? I think people would be really inspired by all your wisdom. Karma of Good says, unfortunately, I don't get to
Speaking
watch the
tour?
stream, and likely never will, as I have a job that just so happens to start at 4 in the morning.
Aww.
Illich Rivers says, fucking with the text-to-speech is just
Poor Karma.
gold.
Gotta keep you guys on your toes.
Anime Freak 1 says, I feel like I'm watching a silver ADC in a Platello game. Like, what is this Twitch thinking?
From my mind to yours. Sneaky.
Fake football says, Grassy's actually in silver, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm about to after these plays.
Fake football
Oh,
says, at
did not play
least
that well.
judging by his team.
That's not over,
Sifu
but
says, can I join you, baby? Zero Zolo says, I wish I was good at League, but I am a one-trick pony. All I'm good at is 2 Atrox. Bogo 246 says, Grassy, your heel goes to Twitch when he's stealthed. Keep him sneaky.
yeah, I've got to get it on him in time. But he's expecting it whenever he pops up.
Harmoniously.
It's gonna be a counterbalance. It'll be difficult.
Enemy killing spree.
Siege Gaming says, wait, you start streaming when I'm at work, WTF. Born Alive 91 says, at reloading, at. Sifu says, I always loved your videos, your Tryndamere and Ashe was my favorite.
Has been destroyed.
Zero Zolo says,
I love
who's
the
your
Tryndamere
favorite
and Ashe shenanigans.
ADC?
Friggin' Wind Doctor was the best.
Illich Rivers says, serious question now. Is YouTube your main income, or do you work at something else? If yes, what is it? Jizz. Zombie Master 916 says, Wapa Chang. Bogo 246 says, Wapa Chang.
I concur.
Favorite AD carry.
Paradanx says, greetings from Germany. Siege Gaming says, you wait until tomorrow, mister, I'm gonna Whitney, Wisconsin your butthole on TS. Zero Zolo says, no one can beat the king and queen in Battle. Anime Freak 1 says, I miss Wind Doctor, he had some of the best humor in a lot of your videos. Born Alive 91 says, what was Hugh Hefner's coffin made of? Morning wood.
I'd have to still give it to Ashe. I think Ashe is still my favorite AD carry. Always had like a soft spot for her.
Welsh Corgi
Can't play her at all
says, fucking
nowadays,
King
but you
Ling.
know. King Ling!
Anime Freak 1 says, yes, King Ling. Zero Zolo says, and I am the only one who brings Quinn in bot. Anime Freak 1 says, great, now I want to watch all these old videos again for the memories. Illich Rivers says, one of my favorite videos is the one that the Scion with almost no HP gets a pentacle, I believe. Welsh Corgi says, must kill Malzahar, must kill Malzahar. Nature says, remember the old streams on Twitch with custom games. Glad to see you around still. Love ya, Grassy. Ultra Generic says, yeah, well,
What's up,
I'm the
Saturday?
only person that plays at Misfortune, Bo before my snowflake-itude. Illich Rivers says, ghosting to battle, 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 ghosting to battle. Sifu says, ooh baby baby, ooh baby baby. Bogo 246 says, note to self, J4 rips people apart.
G4 does murder people. He's very good at that. He's also done a very good job of that so far.
Born Alive 91 says, oh god, I feel old now. I was in school when you first started with your LoL videos. Now I'm 26 with a 7-year-old. Zero Zolo says, looking at Grassy's old videos is like watching a old show. It has a great starter, weird middle, and then comes back into its own.
I'd say that's fair. I do miss the old times. Back whenever, like, everything was a new experience. It was fantastic
says,
times.
Hey Grassy, do you like to be on top or bottom? Zero Zolo says, kinda like friends. Sifu says, or in the middle.
Sifu, what kind of question is that? What kind of question is that?
Bogo 246
I like the bottom, of course. I mean, you know,
says
support,
he's a
it's my
support,
play.
so I guess bot. Born Alive 91 says, is there other games you play? Ultra Generic says, what is it about this game that drags you back in? It's not even sunk cost stuff, I just randomly wanted to start playing again. Illit Rivers says, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck when a woodchuck would chuck wood? Sifu says, it's a league question.
Yeah, it's a support, and then jungle's my second. Been feeling the last little bit. No, wait, shit! What are you doing? Ship, you better get on. I better see you hop in. Ooh. What do you mean you're at work? You're on league at work. What?
Born Alive 91 says, how much have you sunk into this game, Grassy? Bogo 246 says, bring more into the madness. Sifu says, well, GG.
Get him, get him, Twitch. This is Twitch, please. Oh, Twitch.
Sifu says, love you, aura. Zero Zolo says, do you think they will make a Gentleman Baron skin?
Gentleman Baron would be pretty sweet. How much have I sunk into this game? Not actually all that much. Hours?
Zero Zolo
A lot of hours.
says he could have a top hat.
As far as like skins and stuff, I've never really been one for skins.
Ultra Generic
Chocato?
says Rift Herald could be dressed as his butler and say, very good sir, when he dies. Zero Zolo says, oh shoot, that Vayne is a monster. Sifu says, Grassy won a rank flex.
No.
Sifu says, I will stay up to play with your open mouth smile. Anime Freak 1 says, now I feel like playing League again, but I have literally put in so many hours into Destiny 2 that I don't want to stop. Born Alive 91 says, is it gay if a guy gives you a blowjob but you keep your eyes closed? Thinking emoji.
Alex is currently running through Destiny. I'm sure the rest of us will whenever the PC release comes out. It's gonna be good, fun times.
WVGAM3 crazy. Says other support life, people just wanting to blow you up, still kind of a little annoyed by a ranked game 1 played a few days ago where my ADC didn't know what Executioner's calling was. Bogo 246. Says cucumber banana. Zero Zolo. Says oh I remember the Olaf hyper dance that you tried to Degrassi when you clicked ghost by mistake. Welsh Corgi. Says Grassy do you like horror games at all? Anime Freak 1. Says I wish for Destiny 2 they did the same thing FF14 did and melded the PC and console ports together. Illit Rivers. Says never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and does it you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Says play Ramus Grassy. Shader Scarecrow. Says fishes Fritz fished Frisch Fisher. Fake football. Says Grassy you should invite a viewer. Beta Katsune.
Says never knew Grassy streamed. Ultra generic. Says I agree Anime Freak 1 they need to do that with more games. Zero Zolo. Says lane laugh. Sly Moose Man. Says at. Zero Zolo.
Says Lane laugh.
Oh, there we go. That's the right voice.
If I must.
I think after this game
Ultra generic.
we can do like an in-house or
Says oh
something.
shit we switched to new bot. Anime Freak 1. Says Icrit's so great cause I can play with all my friends that want to get the PC port instead of me buying it again and grind all the way up again. Ultra generic. Says ah. Born Alive 91. Says okay it's 3 AM here my wife is yelling at me to sleep. Have a nice night Grassy. I hope you do more of these streams.
Have a good night, boy.
Says behold my
It's
mighty
nice to meet you,
hammer. BOGO246. Says Grassy would cosplay as a female LOL character.
Zero Zolo. Says oh are you looking forward to the new Enliven? Siege Gaming.
I could do Baron Nashor,
Says
yeah.
hello, my name is Whitney Wisconsin and the is my not. There are many like it but this one is mine.
Ship, no! Bad ship!
WVGAM3CRAZY. Says freaking Lane laugh, played a few Urfs as Olaf and my main thought the entire time. Grassy's Lane laugh videos. Says Grassy why you don't stream on Twitch? Ilish Rivas. Says remember when bots were implemented, rioters lost a game against them? Then, when you played against them in the live server, the bot sucked balls AF. Born Alive 91. Says ha 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 ha.
I was actually gonna stream on Twitch initially, but I couldn't get the stream to
Isaac
look
Fool.
good at a low bitrate.
Says Till streaming on YouTube. Zero Zolo. Says ha 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 ha.
Right about now I'm running at like 9,000 bitrate to get the stream to look as it does.
Says ah okay.
And Twitch only goes up to like
Siege Gaming.
6K.
Says Daniel is that you? Ultra generic. Says Twitch is kinda meh unless you're a partner, or did they change that? I don't watch many streams anymore. Zero Zolo. Says do you wish you were ever good enough to go pro Grassy? Fake Verbal.
Says good night Grassy, I just realized that it's midnight here. Have a good
night from
streaming
Moxie
joined your channel. LOL.
Alex, be careful.
Crackdown joined your channel. WVGAM3CRAZY.
Get on
Says
Skype.
they have a file I8 now which is like mini partner. WVGAM3CRAZY. Says can't stream on YouTube if you take part in that though.
What's happening?
Anime Freak 1.
I'm missing something.
Says pussy it's 3 AM over here and I am still up. Welsh Corgi.
What's up, Alex?
Says I must sleep
What the fuck's
unfortunately.
going on?
I'm
Good
streaming.
night, all. Best of luck
What?
Grassy.
My ranked game.
Oh, shit.
YouTube is joined in.
Siege
Oh.
Gaming.
Text to speech is on fire
Says Alex
tonight.
isn't watching stream so he won't hear me say this. Ultra generic. Says EST for life. Siege Gaming. Says Alex has a lovely smile. Zero Zolo. Is following. The Haggerty. Is following.
Oh my god, what the fuck just happened?
Is following.
Oh,
R1
no,
BAPT.
no. Text to
following.
speech, stop, please.
The Beaker. Is following. Such in. Is following. Smikes. Is following. Yasmin Oliveira. Is following. Death Whisper 49. Is following. Geran Del.
Alright, there we go. Now I can hear you
Is
guys,
following.
and the bot, and everything
Phantom's
else.
World Online. Is following. Dirty Mango. Is following. Dog with a top hat.
So
Is following.
now- Why are they so
Leonidas
many
Anastasiadis.
follows?
Is following. Mukalainen. Is following.
I can't
Antonio
stop it.
Romano.
Somebody
Is
help.
following. Dame Nation. Is following. Pinky Wink. Is following. Andre Nunes. Is following. Alex Googlehead. Is following. Beat. Is following. Bjorn. Is following. Run Be Hard. Is following. Christian LA 95. Is following. Subase Carry. Is following. Coertopus. Is following. Wybanen. Is following. J Hellside. Is following. Zivanik Idk. Is following. Dean Marshall. Is following. Slichax Hip Hopu. Is following. Shui Yuki. Is following. Amato Santorelli. Is following. Clean.
Okay. Alright. Alright, but now if I restart it, let us hope. Let us hope. It starts where we currently are.
Zero Zolo. Says everyone is following.
Alright, thank God.
Shrivas. Says WTF is going on? Anime Freak 1. Says IT stop thank the Lord. Anti-Eternum. Says is the TDS tamed?
Yeah, no, we're good, we're good. We're good now. Alright.
Ili Shrivas.
Darcy.
Says Dealy Lilwu.
What?
Zero
You wanna play Total
Zolo.
Warhammer?
Says
Oh,
Grassy
really?
get your friend out of the well.
Which well?
Anti-Eternum. Says so, with that said. Anti-Eternum. Says oh god. TDS. Please. Have mercy, mercy I say. Text to speech. It burns. Burns. My skin. Andrew Rivers. Says hi Grassy. Anime Freak 1. Says oh so it was
got
Coxy.
Hey,
Andrew.
You can
Speech
never
on?
mistake that
Yeah, I do,
Yes,
Alex.
he does. Holy
Zero
fuck,
Zolo.
you're crazy.
Says he sounds
been fun
like
so
he
far.
is at the bottom of a well when he talks.
Fucking crazy.
Born Alive 91.
I've
Says
not
I
seen that
wonder if
Nami
it
skin
will
before.
say
That
this
looked
nigger.
really cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick, right?
WGAM3CRAZY. Says is following. Sorry Grassy had to.
You just got outtraded.
Siege Gaming. Says well back to work have fun with the stream.
Bye ship, have fun!
Zero Zolo says, what is that Nami skin? Anti-Eternum
I actually don't know what that Nami
says
skin is.
TDS actually said that. Born. Isaac Fool says CYA ship. Ilish
He's not quite in the
Rebos
butthole.
says I am a
I don't know
boss
if I'm
ass
about
bitch.
that.
Bitch bitch bitch.
SKT Nami.
I am a boss ass bitch. 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 I am a boss ass bitch. 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 Siege Gaming says Alex, I'm gonna glaive your butthole tomorrow.
Ultra generic.
Says championship skin. Andrew Rivers. Says SKT Nami.
Did you die in D&D tonight?
Young Up.
Oh, SKT
Why
Nami,
is
yeah,
it
that'd do it.
skipping me?
No.
Anybody die? Alright, well.
Young
It's not a
Up.
fun night then.
Says WTF.
I'm the DM dude. I die all the time. What?
Oh shit, I'm sorry. Yo, now he's
Andy Turnham. Says OOOOH. Caitlin's the text-to-speech now. Nice.
Shouldn't be for long, coin.
Yeah, that's true.
Born Alive 91. Says everyone in chat say Alex is a dumb nigget. Anime Freak 1. Says wait, who's playing D&D? I want in on this action. Zero Zolo. Says oh Grassy, have you ever done D&D?
That's Dan.
Ultra
Dan
generic.
hosts D&D.
Says ironic since she's Grassy's ADC.
And yes, I have played D&D.
Illich Rivers. Says if there is elf on a shelf, the mountain on a fountain. Wait, what?
I was DM'd a Pokemon game a while back. You should ask him where the video is.
No, let's not. Let's not link
Wait,
that. That does
what?
not need to be in the public,
Oh,
Dan.
alright, hold up.
No, no! Don't hold up!
Why the fuck not, dude?
Ultra generic. Says do not bring that evil here. Zero Zolo. Says oh I do want to know. Zero Zolo. Says show us the Pokemon D&D. Anime
Yes.
Freak 1.
It's just what I
Says
wanted.
but Pokemon D&D is fun. What have you done to not want to show it?
I'll be right back.
Village
I'm
Rivers.
Dan
Says
got
there is a
really
Yeah, I'll be right
podcast
back.
of a Pokemon-based D&D campaign. Anti-Eternum. Says hidden video that Grassy doesn't want us to know about. Oh, speaking of Pokemon D&D, some people in another
I did
Discord
get
I'm in
really
are
angry,
playing
but you know
Pokemon
whose fault that
D&D.
was?
Dan got really... Oh crap, you can hear
Fucking
me.
Professor Oak's fault.
What? Yeah, damn it, Professor Oak.
Definitely not me, right? You wanted to kill me, this is scary. You wanted to kill me just like that bug catcher.
I didn't kill the bug catcher.
You
I
fucking-
gave the bug catcher
You
brain
fucking
damage.
killed the bug catcher, nigga.
I didn't kill him. I gave him brain
You
damage.
fucking
Illich Rivers. Says which YouTubers you think
That-
bleach their assholes.
You are fake news.
PewDiePie.
Fucking dead, Daniel.
Ethan.
Anti-Eternum.
Absolutely filthy Frank.
Says Professor Oak with his black market bullshit. Seriously, who does people have any of the starter Pokemon but some don't? Andrew Rivers. Says Grassy, do you play any other card games besides Magic?
YouTubers you think
Anime
bleach their
Freak 1.
assholes.
Says oh god what the hell did you do in your campaign XD? Zero Zolo. Says it might sound nerdy but I am in a Digimon D&D.
Ooh, Zero. Ask Dan. What D&D he's in.
I mean, that's
I mean, he can't hear you, but...
almost as nerdy as saying you're in a Pokemon D&D.
What? Yeah,
No,
you-
no.
I mean, kinda.
Says I've got like all the Digimon games fam. Beta Kutsune. Says EDH's best format of Magic. No. Says DW. Andrew Rivers. Says Digimon D&D sounds lit as fuck.
This has been, like, the most boring lane I've ever witnessed. Not gonna lie.
Yep, I'm sorry. This
Yeah,
this
I
is
mean,
ranked. I
fucking
can't
better
do
be.
anything fun.
I mean,
I mean,
I'm in a Naruto D&D on Mondays. It's
holy
fucking great.
fuck,
Rivers.
dude.
It's lit.
Every
Says,
time
can
you
we
talk
have
about it,
your
I'll kill
opinion on the
myself.
PewDiePie drama? If not, do a backflip. I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Insert Samuel L. Jackson face here. Zero Zolo. Says, yeah, and I know nothing about what I'm doing, but everyone is asking me what to do. Ultra generic.
I used to play a lot of card
Says, good
games,
lord,
but
what is that Caitlin's CS?
That's a good.
not nowadays.
Anti-Turnham.
Pirates are
Says, I
dinosaurs.
personally never played D&D. I also hate
There you
Yu-Gi-Oh!
go.
and Pokemon in their card game formats. I
Better
enjoyed
say a
chaotic
fucking right
when it was a
answer.
thing.
I'm leaving.
I'm sorry. What?
Monkey Pants
What was the
face.
question?
Says
Pirates are dinosaurs.
grassy.
Pirates or
Anime
dinosaurs?
Freak 1. Says I couldn't get into narrative
I like pirates,
D&D.
personally.
There was too many rules and most of the fun jutsu never did anything fun.
Oh, Alex.
Razuli.
Alex?
Says need more WoW.
Oh god, it was dinosaurs, wasn't it?
Alright, Chris, there's the Mistweaver we played with.
Is he here?
Yeah.
Is he? Okay, well, action in the lane. Come on, hit me.
Razuli. Says AYYY. I'm remembered. Zero Zolo. Says hey pirates are dinosaurs is the new set in Magic. Anti-Eternum. Says anyways, chat. Fire Emblem. Asterisk insert
Okay,
full
if
moon
we're talking
face
Fire
that
Emblem,
doesn't
you best be
actually
talking
work
about
on
Camille
YouTube
Lethargia.
because
You
it's
can
not
get the
Twitch
fuck outta
asterisk. Illit Rivers. Says should we try singing a song one word each, or saying a phrase going one by one? OMG, that's a challenge.
Hi, LeBlanc?
Ultra generic. Says Fire Emblem is pretty cool, but I've only played Awakening because I'm a pleb. Razuli. Says somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me, I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead while the years. Illit Rivers. Says somebody. Razuli. Says stop coming and they don't stop coming, fed to the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. Azakful. Says this is my type of meme. Beta Katsune. Says I vote Sound of Silence for the song for phrase by phrase. Razuli. Says so what's wrong with taking the back streets? You'll never know if you don't go, you'll never shine if you don't glow. Sieged Gaming. Says oh I forgot we're gonna get destroyed together tomorrow. I mean like freshman white girl at her first college keg party destroyed.
Wait, Ship, I thought you were out.
Razuli. Says hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go play hey
Did
now,
you see Ship
you're
in the
a
chat,
rock
Alex?
star, get the show on, get paid. Monkey Pants Face. Says make it stop. Razuli. Says and all that glitters is gold, only shooting stars break the mold. Ultra generic. Says TTS is getting shreked. Sieged Gaming. Says okay now I'm done. Razuli. Says it's a cool place and they say it gets colder, you're bundled up now, wait till you get older, but the Meteor Men beg to differ. Anti-Eternum. Says I played Awakening. Awakening's map design was terrible. Alright story, save for the plot holes. Its characters were largely great, though. Especially
That's not-
Cordelia.
no!
Azakful. Says Tharja is best Awakening waifu. Razuli. Says judging by the hole in the satellite picture, the ice we skate is getting pretty thin, the water's getting warm, so you might as well swim. Anti-Eternum. Says
The fact
Tharja
that
was
it
a
says
creep.
waifu.
Anti-Eternum. Says a fucking creep. Illit Rivers. Says Momoth
What's
just
wrong?
killed a man.
What's wrong with
Put
it saying
a gun
waifu?
against his head, pulled the trigger, now he's dead. Momoth life has just begun, and now I'm gonna throw it all away. Ultra generic. Says I think I hooked up with Cordelia. Zero Zolo. Says if you have beaten Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn on anything other than easy, I praise you, that game was way too hard. Razuli. Says my world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it and I never get bored. Razuli. says hey now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star, get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold, only shooting stars break the mold. Illit Rivers says the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Anti-Eternum says Cordelia was a babe. I personally would play Road if Ike wasn't generic. Zero Zolo says Rex only likes to wear women's clothing. Razuli says Razuli is the prettiest lady. Ultra Generic says, oh yeah, I have that Heroes game on my phone for when I get bored.
Played a little bit of that, the Fire Emblem on the phone.
Zero Zolo says, well played.
It was alright.
Anti-Eternum
Played it there for a while, but
says,
then
I personally
got
don't
a little
have
old after a while.
smartphone, so no Heroes for me. Azakful says same. Azakful says hashtag gacha games. Ojobu3 says must kill Malzahar, must kill Malzahar, must kill Malzahar, must kill Malzahar. Parabelton says no new Dark Souls video QQ. Ultra Generic says it's okay, it's repetitive, but that's because the story is weak because it's a cash store game. Anti-Eternum says at least Heroes is a success, so there's that. Illit Rivers says imagine how fishy is Miss Pussy Man. Picture that smell for a sec. Razuli says nah miss, ha. Martmu Orsep says what? Beta Katsune says speaking of Dark Souls, Code Vein looks really pretty. Anti-Eternum says please don't picture that for a sec.
Ooh, Code Vein.
Zero
I think Alex
Zolo
is looking forward to that one
says
too.
anyone remember when
It's the
people
anime Dark
only
Souls,
knew
right?
Marth and Roy were from Smash? Anti-Eternum says same. Zero Zolo. Anti-Eternum says same. Razuli says Chris, do you regret this text to chat yet?
Nah, not yet. Maybe soon, but not yet.
Beta Katsune says yay, vampire anime like Dark Souls.
Is there a release date on the Code game?
Zero Zolo says never regret, never turn back. Illit Rivers says everyone type yes, like in the old grassy videos. Anime Freak 1 says Code Vein if they executed it correctly will probably be a great game, if they don't it's gonna be a jumbled mess. Jonah Jamason says my sprinkler goes like this, some shits, 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 stist. Anti-Eternum says vampire anime Dark Souls, lovely. Well, people will play it. YOUNOJJ says IRUVU wrong time. Ultra Generic says we've all been pretty well behaved, for the most part. I have a feeling someone is going to come along and go all challenge accepted though. Beta Katsune says maybe second or third quarter of 2018 but nothing in stone yet. Anti-Eternum says never give up, never surrender. Liam Curry Wilson says yes. Martmu Orsep says what rank are you? Illit Rivers says yes.
Mart, I am Plat 2.
Martmu Orsep says yees. Liam Curry Wilson says swazo ishwizo ishwizo ishwiz oi my roll copter. Soy
Liam.
soy 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 swazo ishwiz
I know
oi.
that name.
Illit Rivers says yes.
I recognize that.
Azakful says cat has TARGONS fucking RE. Anti-Eternum says Platinum 2, Kriegasm. Monkey Pants Face says hey Grassy, what's with your upload schedule? Zero Zolo says remember when people thought Mighty Number 9 was supposed to be better than Mega Man?
Targons, that tilts the
Ultra
shit out of me.
Generic says yeah I don't know if this Caitlyn is very good. Liam Curry Wilson says it's a different Liam sorry, like your Dark Souls vids though.
I'd rather have a Quinn ADC than a Targon's ADC.
Fucked him up good.
Did it!
Illit Rivers says so if there is elf on a shelf, there is marijuana on my iguana. Wait, what? Razuli
I'm gonna
says
missing
must
ping you because
construct
you stole the
additional
kill.
pylons. Zero Zolo says
Fuck was
okay
that?
maybe this cat is good. Illit Rivers says time is a social construct.
Yeah.
Anti-Eternum says all your base belong to us.
You got Chris,
Liam
good
Curry
luck.
Wilson says
get him,
more
get him,
ziggurats
get him, get-
required. Ultra
Damn.
Generic says lol way to force feed that brain dead limey biatch.
Valiant effort, Chris.
That's right, man.
Man, if Echo was paying attention, he could have gotten a kill there.
He's pretty tilted. Somebody was yelling at him earlier.
Anti-Eternum says wait. TTS says biatch. Razuli says that cat though. Zero Zolo says what did you think of the new Samurai Jack? Ultra Generic
Oh, the new Samurai Jack was
Martine,
sick!
that was all grassy. Liam
I
Curry
loved it.
Wilson says no it's biatch actually.
I wish Mighty Number 9 was okay.
Vita Kutsune
I'm sad it didn't
says
turn out better.
Patu suddenly turns bronze 5 with Awanas.
Everyone's
Illit
tilted,
Rivers
Chris.
says if
Everyone
there
is
is elf on a
tilted.
shelf, is there an echo on an echo? Wait, what?
Chris, you should just say you should all play better.
Ultra generic.
No, let's
Says I
not
see
do
it all
that.
the time,
I
Vita.
mean, come on.
Anti-Eternum
Are they gonna be more
says for
tilted?
some reason, I stopped watching the last
Yes?
season of Samurai Jack at episode 6. I honestly have no idea why. Razuli says
I think the
thoughts on
majority of us
Destiny
actually
2,
picked up
Prison
Destiny
Crew.
2.
Thoughts on
Jonah
Destiny 2 hot
Jemison
garbage.
Says
Kill yourself.
Uniobot goes push 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 push.
Oh,
I am no
Where'd you go?
longer of this plane of existence.
where'd you go? Where'd you go?
I just went,
Hello?
Demon says
Hello?
hello Grassy, how's it been?
ooh, ooh, oh, she did too. She did too. She did. She. Alright, I didn't see the LeBlanc coming. I should have, but I didn't.
Anime Freak 1 says who said Destiny 2 was hot
Oh,
garbage.
she doesn't even get the.
Ultra generic says nice catch Blanco Nino. Too bad your ass got sacked. Azak
No, we're not done. We're not done. Okay, you're fine.
Razuli says LOLKEKLOL. Anime Freak 1 says how dare you sir. Anti-Eternum
Oh my
says
god,
Destiny
Chris.
2.
Everything she does
New
hurts.
That's an exact copy of the first game and is inferior to a free-to-play game. Zero Zolo says I love the Scotsman and I am sad that he got nuked but he went out the way he lived talking
the
shit like
fuck?
he was a professional.
Get him, get him, get him, get him.
Illiterate
Come on, Aatrox. Thank
says
you.
a ham sandwich walks into a bar and orders a beer. Bartender says, sorry,
We're done?
we don't
Okay.
serve food here.
Ooh, he's going to die.
Anti-Eternum says that's racist joke from Rivers. Anti-Eternum
Chris, you can
says
solo him,
racist
right?
towards ham.
You do what now?
Or you should be reading chat, my dude. That's what entertainment is.
There's a lot going on right now. There's some angry people. There's my dead Caitlyn.
Illit Rivers says,
I
I
just think don't go
identify as
Targons
ham,
unless you know how
therefore
to
it's
play
not
your AD carry.
racist.
My goodness.
Razuli says, so angry raw. I pour your thigh, you moan. Anti-Eternum says, wait, racist towards hammer bread or a ham sandwich? I can't tell which one it was towards honestly. Zero Zolo says, a Demation, a Noxian and a Freljordian walk into a tavern.
That's a Volibear, huh?
Yeah, they got a Volibear. He's always
Illit
there, you know?
Rivers says, sandwiches are a social construct.
Oh shit.
Zero Zolo
What the fuck?
says, the barkeep asks, what'll it be?
Oh, I guess if you guys just team fight, you win, huh?
Maybe. I'm not sure that's gonna be a viable option.
Well, I guess LeBlanc wasn't there. Is LeBlanc the Fed one?
Yeah, no, she is.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, she's 8-1.
Yeah, she's
Zero
a Fed one.
Zolo says, the Demation says, I'll have
Just
a
like-
no, wait, an ale.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You okay?
Anti-Eternum says, TTS said, Demation, Noxian, and Freljordian. Nice.
Oh my god.
You understand now?
You just need to push side lanes and then have hopefully LeBlanc pick it up. And force fights when she's not
Jonah
there.
Jamason
She's catching waves.
says the RFL train goes chuck
Yeah,
a
if we
chuck
can do
a
that.
chuck.
What about catching these
Razuli
hands?
says Banshee's Veil still shut LeBlanc down at least a bit.
That was the bug
Ultra
catcher game.
generic.
The bug catcher
Says
was
a
on the top
Bug
hand.
Demation,
catcher.
a
Yeah,
Noxian,
the bug
and a
catcher caught those
Freljordian walk
hands.
into a bar. They say, what the fuck, who put a bar here? Anti-Eternum says DEMATION. TTS, you failed US.
See that Kindred video I linked?
Which one?
Which your attacks like fucking like ape shit crazy. At one point, like 11 points.
I saw the one where she got attacked. They
No
went
way.
crazy. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck?
Anti-Eternum says
Chris.
the failure is strong in this TTS.
Don't die, bud. Oh my fucking
We did it!
god.
Says what
Oh
can
my-
to say
where
it,
the
and it
fuck
only
did that
says
Nami
US.
go?
Razuli says, how does it fuck up us, or is it
Whew.
just because it's capitalized?
What the fuck? Who keeps fucking putting surrender votes up, dude? What the fuck?
That's a good question. Who is that? DN. Oh, Aatrox. Yeah, nah. I think he, like, started
Is he-
this shit.
He's tilted off face of the earth right now. You're literally winning fights.
There he is. I won't carry you, shitters.
Ultra generic says, turn around, fight. Illit Rivers says, two scientists walk into a bar.
I won't
They both
carry
sit,
you,
and one order
shitters.
an H2O. The other one
What
says,
the
I'll have a
fuck?
water. I'm not a pretentious cunt like Roger, just order a fucking water, Roger, like a normal person. Zero Zolo
That is so
says, go
delusional.
Atrox, go, you can do it. Anti-Eternum says it's probably the capitalization. I don't know why, though.
The kill? Oh shit, Nami.
Azakful says Lel.
Jax, baby girl, what you doing?
A zigzag fall? What the fuck is your name?
Black One says, do you think dogs go Bjork in Norway?
I'll give
Razuli
you fucking name.
says US.
It's Isaac, fool.
Fuck you.
Ultra generic says Demacian. Anti-Eternum says you can say Lel but not US.
But you know what you get now?
Come the fuck on, text to speech.
I'm honestly not sure. Thinking Zeke's.
Perunans.
I could see it, sadly.
Anti-Eternum says what the fuck. Zero Zolo
I'd probably go Redemption.
says you will hear from me again.
You need a
dot,
burst
dot,
heal.
dot.
I don't know if I want to play Total Warhammer 2.
Because like the only way you're gonna win this game is by team fighting, so might as well strengthen your team fight.
That's fair.
You get oh my god.
I can reapply my
Razuli
Ardents a couple
says
times.
Lisai.
Wow. I'm surprised LeBlanc didn't go for that echo. hate trash flip push, what the fuck?
Illit Rivers says wait a second ... waiting intensifies. Anti-Eternum says push.
Baron.
No, I don't think we can. Not with
No,
LeBlanc
that
that strong.
LeBlanc.
Yeah.
I thought they were doing it. I just saw Volibear. You need to get wards over there though.
Razuli says mush push roosh kush lush nush.
Oh, that is not okay. Thought they were starting it. I'm like,
Zolo says hey Grassy's friends. Sorry, don't know your names off the top of
Okay, you
my
don't find
head.
Marky
What
Mark.
do you think
He
about
just jumps
the
on me and goes
remake?
Zero asks you guys what you think of the Eve
Illit
remake.
Rivers says moo
She's hot
mush
as
mush
fuck.
mush rakara mush mush. Azakful says Crackdown and Coxie are the two with him RN. Mart Moo or Sep says any Europeans here? Anti-Eternum says can we agree that Magnus the Red in If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech is awesome? Choas. Illit Rivers says any Latin Americana here? Razuli
What?
says
Wow.
USA.
I don't know if you have TP or not though.
Illit Rivers says Ryu. Zero Zolo says oh how
It's
did you
TPing.
three meet and do you
We
know
met
each
through
other
LoL.
IRL?
She's TPing him.
Actually, I met
Engage off.
Grassy through YouTube.
Get Atrox in the fucking fight, what the fuck?
Angu 123 says www. Anti-Eternum says holy shit, it said Choas, wrong. Chois. Tyler S says what the LMAO. Ultra generic says speaking of ham, check the Renekton.
And although Coxie and me live like 45 minutes away from each other, we have never met.
Fuck no, my dude. I'm never in fucking Waukesha.
I blame traffic.
I blame Waukesha.
Jonah Jamason says, did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I thought not. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. It's a Sith legend. Jonah Jamason says Darth Plagueis was a Dark Lord of the Sith, so powerful and so wise he could use the Force to influence the midi-chlorians to create life. Illit Rivers says
Go word where your little gate is in your wall.
I'm an ambulance motherfucker. Anti-Eternum says oh god, Star Wars memes. Hit the deck.
Uh-oh.
Mart Muorsep says OMG this chat is going south fast.
TP at least.
It's very much so going up fat. Ass.
Razuli says ILAWLD. Anti-Eternum says Mart. This is how the chat started out. Zero Zolo says I got the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise on audiobook, suck it.
PHP.
I gotta say, I really
Ultra
missed the heal
generic
on Ardent.
says this chat was already so far south it's had all its Confederate statues removed.
Yeah.
Anti-Eternum says Ultra.
I don't really even notice it as
No.
a support.
Illit Rivers says if there is an elf on a shelf, I got memes out my ass. Wait, what? I didn't say that right. Fuck.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kill that. What the
Anti-Eternum
fuck?
says that's
Polymorph that
Anti-Eternum
bitch.
says just
was going
no.
off.
Mart Muorsep says I don't know. I
What?
just woke up and saw this stream.
Wham.
That was
Ultra
such a waste of
generic
her ultimate. Hello?
says yeah, I'm
Hello?
not even going any further with that.
Hello?
Shadow Cow says hi.
Hi, Shadow Zhao. Wait, did I actually pronounce that right? Did I mispronounce that?
Zero Zolo
Oh.
says so I just looked up
I'd say-
Wubba
I'd say
Lubba
good
Dub Dub
attempt.
for a joke and it asked me if I mean to spell. I am in great pain, please help me.
This skin's adorable. Fucking Tristana one. Chris, good attempt. Good attempt, bud. Unfortunately, your
says yeah, that's
your team is dying at the blue buff.
Shadow
Yeah, they all
Cow
died up there.
says you said it
And,
right.
and
I
Aatrox
thought
is,
I
I
heard
think,
it say
AFK
cow.
pushing at the moment because he
Rivers
feels he doesn't
says
want to carry you
dub.
shitters. Because he said it.
Macy Gestum says hello.
Guys, what a great game of League of Legends, my
Razuli
friend.
says that awkward moment when TTS pronounces my username correctly. Ultra Generic says yeah, it said cow. Anti-Eternum says you have regretted that.
Please don't die.
Zero
trying.
Zolo says I have never seen Rick and
Exhaust the
Morty.
Caitlyn, watch her die faster.
Azakful says Zero, you should treat yourself.
I don't think that's fair to the Caitlyn.
Jonah Jamason says Evil Morty is president. Zero
I
Zolo
told you to get Rune
says
you
I
didn't
like
listen
to
to me.
have good taste. Anti-Eternum
You're not wrong.
says yeah.
How else
it
supposed to
says
clear these
Razuli
waves?
correctly, but it doesn't say Demation correctly. Illich Rivers says I would
You know-
normally
you know-
say
you know
Rick
what
and
dead
Morty is
DPS does?
overrated,
Fucking
but it's
idiot.
not at all. It's
He's
Oh, you're
so
so
full
mad?
of himself. He's so full of himself.
Macy Gestum says this Ivona. Ultra Generic says Rick and Morty is pretty funny, but it's not the deepest deepness that ever deep like some people claim. Shadow Cow says heart. Mart Muorsep says it doesn't say my name correctly at all. Azakful says REE, I'm playing Aatrox in 2017 REE. Zero Zolo says tell
Thank
that
you, Dan.
Aatrox to suck it, he is a rude dude. Illich Rivers says if there is an elf on the shelf, there is a meep in the deep. Wait, what? Anti-Eternum says stop saying demation, text to speech, please. You're hurting me with this incorrect pronouncing things. Please, stop, it burns my ears. IT burns my ears. Zero Zolo says, oh, what was the weirdest
my
insult you ever got
fucking
in League?
This
This
is
is
the
for
fucking
everyone.
clown fiesta.
Ultra
The clown
generic.
fiesta
And
we
Jax
all
just fucking
wanted.
jumped into fucking 5 people. He's like, I'm Jax, watch me.
Yeah. Oh, I
I'm
got that.
dead.
Now where's LeBlanc to ruin this?
She's about to kill your Caitlyn. That's my bet.
I'd say it's fair.
Probably crawling right now. She's like, ooh, gotta get that Caitlyn ass.
I don't know what she's doing.
Anti-Eternum.
She was down
Probably-
there, I
The
saw her.
weirdest insult I
Probably
ever
raging
got
at your
in League
teammates,
was
like,
so
why the
far
fuck
back
did you
that
guys
I
play
don't
without me for
recall.
like the 7th time? The fuck?
Weirdest insult you've ever gotten in League of Legends? God, I honestly... I couldn't even remember.
There you go, Chris. There, that's the one that's the
Jonah
weirdest one you got.
Jamason says Auntie just needs to press B. Azakful says put this in a video.
Yeah, y'all niggas need to push your lanes out and fight a Baron.
Yeah.
Take a Baron, you
Yeah,
lose.
Baron. Yeah.
Says
Oh
OMG, yes.
my
This
Yeah, Baron.
should go on a
god.
vid.
What the fuck
Ultra
was
generic.
that?
Says the worst insult I ever got in League was going 7 and 3
Alright,
in
well,
my
I mean,
placements
Baron.
and getting stuck
Baron's
in
a-
bronze 1.
Baron's on the table still.
Anti-Eternum
They're going for Baron.
says my upside down P is
Yeah, they're
broken.
definitely going for
Jonna.
Ooh. Well, back to Divinity I go.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Azakful
seals the deal.
says that was the weirdest insult that I had seen Grassy get. Razuli says this is helping me deal with the doneness of milling 8 herbs in WoW, FML. Anti-Eternum says wait, it's a broken? Zero Zolo says I got one the first week I started playing and he told me I should stop playing. You hackers ruined this game for everyone. Razuli says 8k herbs asterisk.
No, I take that back. I remember what the weirdest insult I ever got was. It was, give me back my 2 minutes, you time-stealing bastard.
Oh.
Jonah Jamason says Grassy keeps dying so he needs a Manamune. Anti-Eternum says nice. It said broken instead of pokin. Ultra Generic says wow, I don't know what it's like being told I'm too good at a game. Mart Muorsep says the weirdest one I got was that I bring shame to my country. Illit Rivers says 420 Blaze It asterisk proceeds to, indeed, Blaze It asterisk asterisk gets, lit, a, asterisk. Azakful says Coxie mechanically speaking is the best player out of all of us. Kappa 123. Monkey Pants Face says I wish this game would give me my youth back. Anti-Eternum says I've actually been insulted by being called a hacker in the PC port of Halo. Hee hee. Zero for Stengul says a live stream Grassy is the best late night gift.
Hey Zerafus, how you doing, bud? Welcome to the stream. The text-to-speech lady is, she's going a little crazy. It's okay though.
Zero Zolo says what was the first champ you played Grassy? Azakful says this is actually the definition of Clown Fiesta.
The first champion I played was a Mumu. I saw a sad crying a mummy and I had to play him. I think I played him versus Nick and he was playing Warwick. We did a 1v1 game and he won horribly.
Zero Zolo says mine was Garen and I never looked back. Razuli says what's your Harry Potter house?
Hufflepuff.
Zero for Stengul says grabs the popcorn. Anti-Eternum says my first champion was Ezreal. Ultra Generic says I played Kassadin and built him AD because I had no idea what I was doing. Razuli says fuck yes, I knew I followed you for a reason. Zero Zolo says Ravenclaw because everyone forgets them. Mart Muorsep says mine was Kennen. Azakful says my first champion was Cho'Gath, my current main is Misfortune. Anti-Eternum says Ravenclaw was my house.
Oh, Nami, no!
Zero for Stengulf says I've noticed but it makes pretty funny content. Ultra Generic says Misfortune is a babe. Anti-Eternum says Ravenclaw is my city. Ultra Generic says so fun to play. Zero Zolo says I got blue on Garen for my first game, it got me all the mana back. Anti-Eternum says my current main is Fiora. She's been my main since Season 2. Seasons 2 was 5 years ago.
Good job, Caitlin.
Anti-Eternum says you remember when Riven had a mana bar?
What the fuck is this game?
Riven never had a mana bar.
Says Dirty Fiora Picker. Zero Zolo says please report Atrox, he seems like an ass. Mart Muorsep says Fiora Didnt come out in Season 2. Zero for Stengul Says my first champion was Cogmore, cause who doesn't love at base?
She could get mana
Anti-Eternum
though.
Says Mart, she came out in season 2.
That's true, she's good.
Anime Freak 1.
Like it would fill
Says,
up
well,
her bar.
I thought I
It
could
wasn't.
last longer to play a game with
Ooh, I must play that
Yargrassi, but in falling
hard.
asleep, so maybe tomorrow we can play a game. Jonah Jamason says I remember when Trin didn't have a Fury bar. Mart Muosep says I don't even remember. I started playing before season 1.
Yeah, I actually forgot that
Mart
Ruben could get a mana bar.
says such a long time ago. Ultra generic says that volley. Zero Zolo says GG Grassy. Azakful says Garen was the first champion released when I started playing. Anti-Eternum says exactly. Riven could get mana through masteries and runes for some reason. WVGAM3 Crazy says our old Fiora when I actually played her.
I didn't
Civic
pay attention to chat.
42 says ahoy. Anti-Eternum says I also
Hey, Trax.
remember when Trin
Give
didn't
him
have
the
a
tilt
Fury
proof.
bar.
Give him the tilt proof? Yeah.
Zero Zolo says ahoy hoy. Civic 42 says this text-to-speech is hilarious. Jonah Jamason says I miss 300% crit damage Tyron. Civic 42 says anyway, how goes the stream testing?
I think so far so good. I can't really tell myself. Or is there any artifacting in the stream?
Anti-Eternum says ahoy the ahoy boy out on a boy. Ultra generic says Manatrox has been riding the tilt-a-whirl for like the last 25 minutes. Anti-Eternum says no. Ultra generic says nah, it looks good.
Okay, cool. If we want to make this really interesting, I think I can update it to be almost real time. But we'll lose the playback feature.
Civic 42 says well, I was about to go shower and just got lucky and caught you live streaming.
Coxie, where's Doctor Disrespect? I need to watch Doctor Disrespect.
We do need some
Zero
Dr. Disrespect.
Zolo says oh no.
Let me see so I don't get fined.
Ultra generic says it was good enough to read the chat and that makes it worth it. Zero for Senor.
Yeah, because you lost that
says
game because you didn't
Tilt-a-whirl
buy
that's going
Runeans.
into
Just saying.
Hyperdrive. Anti-Eternum
Man, I
says
should have gone
it's
that
fucking
Runen.
hot in
You're
my
right,
room.
you're right.
79 degrees, it's like 50-something outside. Razuli says lol with live streaming. Anti-Eternum says global warming has invaded my room. Azakful says the Slick Daddy Club.
Alright, did you
Cinnabon
guys
joined
want to
your
play a
channel.
game, or am I going to be playing with
Zero
people
for
from the chat?
says it's
Oh
49
God, it's
for
Omar.
me. I am one with a blanket burrito. Civic 42 says she sells seashell by the seashore.
Chris is streaming on YouTube, so
Zero
watch
Zolo
yourself.
Oh,
says
okay.
wait is
What-
Master Yi
what are the-
still a
what are the
monster in
limitations?
higher ranks?
Ah.
Jonah Jamason says he lost cause he didn't buy a Manamune. Anti-Eternum says he is just no. Civic 42 says would it turn XD into an emoji or read it as X and D? Razuli says don't make me patch stream. Razuli says I haven't touched IT in years.
We're going to restart the stream real quick. I'm going to see if I can't change the streaming option. We'll lose the
Ultra-generic
DVR, but
says Manamune is
should be
for
fun.
Ash, we all know that.